The sounds are fantastic on this. The power improvements definitely did not meet what I expected. Looks wise, it's on point. It's finally time. We're going to do the intake. So here's how it's going to work. I'm going to move the truck and go get a baseline on it. And then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to install this airbox by itself. Here's this cover. We'll talk about this cover in a little bit. But I'm going to install the airbox and I'm going to go run and get another Draggy time from the Draggy app and GPS. And then we're going to go ahead and put in this tube. See what that does. Run another one. And then we're going to pull off this side piece right here for more airflow. And we're going to see what we get out of that. Going to be a good time here. Let's get rolling.
Plans from the site is easy to navigate. Fulfill.com offers a monthly plan. Quarter mile.
All right, Camaro is out of the garage and we now have the truck in the garage. It's not too bad after that run right now, but we're gonna start off with the airbox. Don't mind the dog. We're gonna swap out the airbox first. And as you see, just a refresher, this is what we've got installed, the PPE pipes and resonator delete. So obviously we're not gonna use this anymore now that we have the S&B intake going in, but it'll be airbox. And then afterwards, we'll do that pipe in the back there. Let's get to it. All right, before we get too far along, let's discuss how the airflow works in this system because it's actually a really good system, I think, for cool air. So basically the airflow is going to come through the grill through here. It's gonna rise up through these little louvers and make its way into the little snorkel here, which goes directly into the airbox. So it's a pretty neat system. It is a little bottleneck right through here and there's no way around it whether you're installing this intake or not. But that's where this side piece right here comes into play. If you take that off, you're gonna have a tremendous amount of additional airflow. In theory, is it going to be hot? We don't know, but just wanted to show you how this system is designed because it's actually not bad at all. All right, and we are rolling here. We've got the intake airbox in. We did not do the pipe in the back, so this is how it would be for some people that just didn't want to put the pipe in there, which is totally fine, but this is how it's going to look. I'm liking the way this whole engine bay is starting to look.
Quarter mile.
All right, you guys are not going to believe this, but I just ran this, right? With the intake on there. See, we got the intake on there. And I just went slower. This was the one mod that I expected to have the biggest difference. And we just went slower right now. We started off the day with, by day I mean like a few minutes ago, 1690 at 84.27 miles an hour. And we just ran a 1692 at 84.24. So 0 improvement on the airbox. I did not see that coming. I'm going to swap in that pipe right there. And we're going to go do another run. And I really hope I see an improvement because this was the one mod I mean, the exhaust, I knew you're not going to get anything. The PPE intercooler pipes right there, you know, I figured nothing. We got a gain from that. This, we got nothing. So I'm going to put that pipe on and we're going to get rolling on this because this is crazy. So here are the reasons why this S&B intake pipe should outperform the factory pipe. You can see how much wider it is because there's baffling going on there. It's crunched down into a rectangle when this maintains a nice smooth shape. Nice smooth throughout there. And it's resonated in there. And unfortunately, let me get my light. And there you can see why this should make a difference. It's resonated. I know it's just holes, but see that big giant hole right there? It's gonna create a little bit of restriction in there, a little bit of turbulence. It's all for sound. And here, the tube, Nothing going on in there, just straight through. Just the way we want it. I've got it out. This seriously only took like an extra 2 minutes, and I swear it was harder to get this pipe onto the factory setup than it was for me to get this big long one out. And here it is. Everything's installed. We still have the side plate on the intake. We'll do that next, but we have the pipe that goes in to the inlet of the turbo. We have everything nice, smooth, flowing. Giant air filter. Super sweet Demonworks sticker. We're ready. This thing's ready to rock. Let's do a fire up and see if the sound is any different. Correction was made. I did not put this coolant reservoir bottle back in place. It's now back in place. So now this is the completed engine bay. I'll tell you, you can hear a lot more sucking noises going on in here. There's some air moving. Definitely some air moving now. Did we go in the right direction? Let's find out. Already from the passenger seat, or I guess I'm the driver. From the driver's seat, I can hear a big noise difference. As in just whistle sucking noise, air noise. That's what we're after right there. More of a rumble now as well. Significant difference in that pipe.
Footy. 60. Quarter mile.
1687. We have an improvement there. All right, so we're back in the truck. Pulled off the S&B side piece. Let's see what we got.
Footy. 60. Quarter mile.
'Definitely, I thought this was the performance increase, and I believe we gained a 10th total within my testing. But one thing to keep in mind, that my numbers are nowhere near factory numbers. I'm up in elevation. I'm not doing hard launches. I'm doing consistent launches, the exact same spot every single time, full tank each time. I've been as consistent as possible. You get what you get, and we saw a 10th on this, but I'll post up the numbers right after this, and you can put them all together. And yeah, I still recommend getting this. I mean, it's totally worth the money, definitely, I think. But it's up to you. And now that you've seen the data, obviously don't buy it for performance. Mile per gallon, we'll find out. I mean, I'll drive this thing on a big road trip next. So stay tuned for a whole lot more with this engine. See ya.